Hello boys and girls, welcome back to a new episode of In Hindsight, the last episode of the season. Well, now I kind of spoiled how this game is going to go. Who could have thought? Warding the back camp here. It's pretty bad ward there because we actually don't see the back camp, but I just want to, what we want to see here is if Erlang rotates to blue or if Erlang rotates to blue, because we have so much pressure on blue that we can invade their buffs, but if Erlang comes over, we can't invade it. So we're going to back out, gonna get shell, gonna be, oh, how many pots do I need? Get my boots, I'll just get a mana pot, and I think that's pretty good. So we have foil of 1 mana, we have shell, we got a warden, pretty good spot. The Nils close up, that's what you want, isn't it? So Sylvanas. Again, last game was super clean, and I think we're looking for something of the same, like to the same extent. We have a pretty goddamn good team comp. This team comp is more mid-game oriented though, I think, with Archie rotating over. With Chernobog ults, we're gonna try and get a bunch of global pressure. So I'm gonna go into lane here, see if we can win this lane. Athena's playing up right now in the lane. They're probably gonna want to try and fake the purple buff again. So we see Athena's just in lane here, so that means they're probably doing something where the Jingwei starts on the buff. So just pushing in, see Halfdale is just trying to be as annoying as possible. We see Erlang rotating to blue, so that means he's not around. Don't know what Jing is doing right now, because Jing is doing like all red buff. That could be a thing she's doing right now. So, oh, actually it's Chiron. Wait, why am I saying Jing? So Chiron did our red buff. They're losing minions to tower, so this is a really good spot for us. We can kind of fight them right now, because they get pretty fucked by this. They lost 3 archers to tower, and we got the invade off. So if we can just clear this wave now, and then we can back out, then we're in a super good spot in this lane. So let's see here. I can probably go for a pull right now. Barely miss it on the fun bowler. Ripperino. So we're gonna go for a purple buff. I'm gonna make sure the wave pushes in. You can see they're trying to zone. So if that, like what we're doing right now is if they're trying to zone. So what you want to do if they're trying to zone is EmilZy can just go and solo the purple buff. So we'll see. Is it just me or am I out of sync? Am I out of sync? Really? Hello? Hello? I don't think I am. We'll see though. So I'm gonna go on Athena here. Shaking the cam. It's the high sense, man. Trying to look for Athena right now. Gonna play up here. Just go in front of her, try and block out her dash. But not a lot to be done. So we're just gonna keep pressuring the lane. Karna's cleanse. I actually missed the pull off my root. That's a bit rough, isn't it? Could have been beats, potentially forced there. So that's the Nisse boy, Chiron for you. It's not the brightest. But we have really good lane pressure now. We're pretty far ahead. We got the lane we were really looking for. So I'm going to go on Chiron here. Going to try and see if I can land a pull. I have to pull Chiron, if anything. Because otherwise he's just going to cleanse Athena. We Gucci? Alright, that's good to hear. So yeah, just going to throw down my 1, I guess. From mana. I think I'm throwing that down in case we're going to invade the purple buff. Just so we can chill in that and get some mana back. They're playing really far up right now. So to us it feels like Erlang is ganking. Although Erlang should just be doing a speed buff right now. So they probably want to defend their red right now. So we need to be a bit aware of that. Kind of got to watch out for the Erlang rotation coming right after speed to the purple buff. So what Kenneth should look for instead is just look for the back right camps. I missed my root. It's a bit unfortunate, and my pull. But at least we're pushing in the wave. So it's just fine. Fucking hell, man. Because the Erlang's aggressing on right. They're actually almost killing Maniac, but he gets out. Miss my root again. I'm really not playing this lane very well. Athena I'm trying to body block Athena right now. Gonna go for the pull. I miss it. I'm not hitting anything. I'm playing this lane like super poorly. EmilZy is probably laughing at me in comms right now. Gonna stop the back there of Athena. Yaman gets first blood and fails. We get the back camp. They had the timer. Get punished. That's really good for us. We know red should be up right now, so we're gonna go and check that. It's actually down, so we're gonna go to oracles. Not a lot happening. Not a lot happening. I have enough money to buy full boots right now, so I probably want to back relatively soon and just get my boots. There's no real reason not to. So you're probably gonna see me back soon, get my boots, and then I'm actually in a pretty good spot off that. So yeah, It's kind of what's happening in this game. It's not very exciting. We're just playing safe smite, and when we're getting the kills on the other side of the map, like, it doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna be chilling in duo. We're just playing it safe. We're just getting ahead slowly. It's not too much going on really right now, but hopefully the pace is gonna go up a bit. I think we could have had a lot better lane if I hit some more of my abilities. It's a bit rough that I did not. You can see Emil really wants to back, so he's just gonna be like, fuck this shit. I'm pushing in this wave. Obviously a bit scared of like an Erlang gank right now. They have so much damage if he does come over. But he should again be on a speed buff right now. So I'm gonna pull Karen in, ult, so he gets fucking baited, and they shell, and that's fine. Bam! That's really good. We get shell, we get the beats, we didn't use any relics. So now duo lane is very, very, very gankable. So that's actually a pretty good play boss. Emil played that really well as well, just standing in front of me, just baiting them even more. So we're just gonna push in right here, get the wave, and back out. There we go. So it works out well for us. Gonna get reinforced. I can start my Lotus Crown as well. I'm actually gonna go Oni Hunters here first. I'm gonna get cooldown boots and Oni Hunters. Alright. So the reasoning behind not getting reinforced is that if I go reinforced, I can go Lotus Crown, but if I go cooldown boots, I kind of want Oni Hunters first. And why is that? Well, I want mana regen, or just mana in general. And if that's the case, like, I need either cooldown boots and Onis, or I need, because Onis for the tankiness and the CCR, or I'm gonna need reinforced. So if I die now, it might be a bit dumb. You can see Athena also over. So they get a kill in solo with the Athena. That's kind of why Athena was so scary, I feel like, in season 5, because she could have just do that. So it's pretty rough. But we're gonna go back to red, just farm it up, farm it up. So we are 1-on-1, but we have a 1k gold lead. Again, it's the same thing. Like, we're just able to constantly keep ourselves ahead, which works out really, really well for us. So Erlang has Berserker Shield. I think this is when Berserker Shield brought twice of Erlang. So Erlang is actually pretty OP right now. So you can see Erlang is going for a gank on Emil. I think Emil's going to be able to get out. I'm just going to play up on Discordia right here, try and see if we can pull her. I could have maybe just ulted straight away there. Don't know if Lobster could have. Probably he would have just reacted on that. The blue is spawning, so we're going to try and invade that. Athena has no ult right now. Obviously Athena is not the best character in the game for fighting without her ult. So I'm just playing really far up right now. I'm gonna go on Amma. She's a kid ult the Amaterasu, and she should be very dead. I'm gonna tank out the Discordia ult as well, and we get the kill. We get the blue buff. Most importantly, that's kind of what that was all about. So yeah, I think that's fine. We used 3 ults. They used, how many ults did they use? They used 1 ult, but that's fine. We got the blue buffs as well. We got the kill. Fails wasn't around because she was trying to gank Emil. So Emil is just playing it pretty safe right now. They could have invaded our back camps, but I don't think so. So we're just gonna clear out the wave. Nude elude happening. Bam, bam. Amma's gonna go in here, right? So I think they're actually gonna try and go for a kill on me. Amma dashes in. Did not use ult though, so we're just gonna play it safe. Maniac got a pretty good heal off. So we're gonna go and do Maniac's blue buff. And I really love these rotations whenever I could go to Maniac's lane. Because when I go to Maniac's lane, most of the time I get a blue buff. And when I get a blue buff, I'm a happy tree. So Kenneth's just taking the back camps. Hopefully you get both mid camps right now as well. You see we actually get the back camp invade off, so we're in a pretty good spot off that. Just keep extending our lead, right? Like, that's all we're doing. You see how we're constantly, the only reason we're gonna fight is if we have a goal with it. Like, if we want to get a buff, we're not just getting a kill for getting a kill, unless someone is super far out of position. But at this level of smite, people are barely out of position, so we're really forcing something super deep when we're looking for buffs. So Erlang is having a lot of pressure around EmilZy right now, so I definitely feel like I need to ward up around him. But it's a bit risky for me to go into that jungle. Emil gets a pretty good ward right there, so he should be relatively fine in lane now. So I'll just stay around mid. The risky thing about going to duo when there's an Athena in the game is that the Athena can just completely out-rotate you to solo, and they can really push it on that side. So that's one thing you have to be aware of. So I'm going to look for a sentry ward here. I'm not going to go for it though, because adapting is not around. Now I'm going to go for it. There you go. I think I heard a call out that like Erlang was going right jungle. So I hear the call out. I'm just going to go back into mid. It's a lot of sustain if you go Genjis, but I don't think you need that much mana on Sylvanas in general. So getting Onis is going to be more than enough for me. So we're gonna get left mid here. We're trying to block old Incus for the slow in right lane, I think. So they're gonna all in me in mid. I get the Discordia ulted, I get Erlang blinked. And they're actually using a bunch of abilities on me right now. I get my shell off and I die to Erlang. Erlang gets out. That's really unfortunate. You can see that was on the edge. If I had cooldown boots right there, I definitely would have survived. Yaman actually gets a return kill, so that's totally fine. We traded right there. Me for an Erlang, that's fine. So we'll take that. We got the blue buff as well, so that's a trade I'm willing to take. I got my OD hunters now, so that means the next time they're gonna go on me, nothing is gonna happen. You mean only hunters? Alright, I feel it. Only hunters is pretty good with this right now. So it's a worthwhile trade. I feel like every time we're trading kills, we're getting like 500 gold ahead from it. So obviously we're doing something right because you just keep getting the inmates off, like getting the inmates. Gonna go to Raging here. I think actually I remember I played this game pretty shit. I just die a lot this game if I'm not wrong. That's how I feel like this game went, but we always get something off it. But it's not the best performance. I was like, I was a bit nervous here because I was like, yeah, this right here is probably like the last SPL game we're ever gonna get to play offline, which is kind of weird to think about. Every game from now on is gonna be played on LAN, so it's a bit weird to think like this is the last offline SPL game we ever played. You know, it's kind of troll. So I was under some pressure. I was like, okay, let's get a good performance in. Let's see what it's gonna do. What we're gonna do. So you see Pearl Buffs up right here. See Karen rotating in. Emil knows this as well. So I'm just going to position myself behind the Karen right now. Going to try and look for pull. But we're just going to take the buff. If we can't, Karen exactly steals the buff. Emil is in a lot of trouble here. So I'm going to ult right there. Ult the Erlang. I'm in a really bad spot. But hopefully my team is able to do something off that. Nothing at all, I guess. That was just a really bad invade. We're actually going to get the kill in mid though. So it's, again, I'm just trading myself. Kind of put myself in too bad of a spot right there, which is pretty shitty. But it's hard as sometimes. Sometimes you take one for the team. So we'll get the kill on Discord. It's definitely worth it. We could have probably invaded the back camps, but we decided not to. And we need to rotate in. Maniac might actually get a blue buff. So again, we're just winning these trades. Like I am fine killing myself for us getting a kill on Discord. Even though it was a bit risky right there and not a guaranteed kill on Discord, it still worked out. Sucks we didn't get the purple buff. I think Maniac might be dead over here, right? He overstayed a bit too much. So if he dies, that is definitely rough. A rough one. Okay, Maniac dies, so now I gotta be around, like right. Make sure they can't get Pyro, make sure that they can't invade the blue, but Kenneth actually does that for me, so I'm just gonna go mid. Gonna try and get some farm. You can see the only kill they can really get right now is on me, so still need to be careful. I'm playing stupidly far up right now. Don't really know why I was doing that. Like, there's no reason to play that far up at all, like at all. So we're just gonna do the mid camps. Mid camps. Get the mid camps. There we go. Got the mids. I mean tank boots. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Farming up with Yaman. That's how I like to play this farm game. So I'm a bit behind, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. We're just chilling. You're probably gonna hear us make call-outs now because everyone's hitting level 12, and that's when we hit our power spikes.
You should be able to get it. Yeah, I can get right and I can get their back right.
No, yeah.
I'll pull towards them.
I can take it. Oh.
This girl's playing up in mid here.
I'm coming.
Okay, she died.
This way, I'm done.
You guys are gonna get so much minion. That's pretty cool. I'm backing here. Yeah. I have my blink.
Can I come for pink, Emil?
Oracles is spawned.
Oracles. Can we go to
This
Oracles?
is
Blue is spawning. Blue is spawning.
Yeah, just be careful there.
I'm coming in there.
Don't kill one.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming with that. I'm coming with that.
We're all slowed.
Yeah, we can go here. Go in here,
Yeah.
maybe.
I got a really big ult there. We got a really good Karen ult and a really good Raging ult off it.
Karen dash. Go on Karen. Go on Karen. Karen. No. I think that's 1 HP. That's 1 HP. Yeah. So look at Karen boys as well. Emil, can you get him? Alright, nice. Can we go gold? This gone mid. One hit. I can take that. I'm taking tower.
I don't have anything.
Come gold after. Come gold now. You guys can do it.
So it works out.
Yeah, you can go tower gold.
So we're gonna get the tower. We're gonna go to gold. Works out pretty well for us. So I got baited there, but luckily Emil and them were around. I could have even popped Shell to stay alive longer there, but I was like, nah, fuck it, I just got picked. But I think I should have popped Shell to stay alive longer. Maybe I could have gotten my 1 off then, and we would have had even better, more secure kills right there. But that works out well for us. We got like a 3-man Chernobog combo, and we got a big raging ult off that, like a raging combo off the ult. Bounced everyone, and they took a bunch of damage from that. So it works out pretty well for us regardless. You see, I'm just feeling my brain's out while my team is carrying me. That's really what's going on right now. Yeah, this match is like early October, I think. It's like September even, I think. Like October 2nd or something. It's very early October we played this match. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying, Hawk. Like, I saw the debuff icon. I was like, alright, yeah. Whatever, dog. Got a red buff. Potentially I could have gone Sovereignty here because I kind of need some more health just to stay a bit more safe. So, but we're going to go for the purple buff. Going to grab that. Rotate over left. You can see adapting is here, so we might look for the kill on the Chiron. The Chiron is actually super out of position right here. Sadly we don't hit the 2, so he's going to get out. I'm looking for a back right now. If not, we're looking for gold fury, so we're going to get wards up around gold. We still have a 4k lead. You can see the soul laners are starting to proxy. That's usually a pretty good indication of when you're going to start gold. It's when the soul laners are starting to proxy. That's because they want to rotate over. So I'm going to start gold here. I'm going to tank it up a bit. Going to reset it. Took a bit of poke, but it's alright. That's just us. Like, we want to test. We want to test that already. We want to constantly put that stress on them. The pressure that we can do gold. Because then they feel like they need to check it all the time. So I'm playing up with Emil here because Erlang is around. Maniac's kind of doing some work. Invading their back camps and stuff. I don't even think he got it. Or it was up at all. I think red buff is spawning, so we're gonna hear a call to go for the red buff.
They have a ward here on you guys.
Perhaps.
I don't know where Erlang is. Can we invade red? Maniacs,
Phoenix was over here.
Tap on red, tap on red. Yeah.
I'm on disco here.
Erlang's here.
Disco.
Nice, look at Erlang.
Disco beats 9, 16, 14.
Hold. He's out, he's out.
Full gold. We use nothing, I didn't.
Don't even get the bananas, there's no
16,
point.
10, 1950.
I'll start the Chiron here.
1850.
Who's gonna be
50. I'm ulting it.
I'm coming to secure this with my one. Now.
Fucking right, not bug.
There you go.
Watch out right, Maniac. There's no way, any way out on the map. Maniac's gonna get dived here.
I'm here and left,
I'll look over it to dive in.
I don't know.
Alright, so again, we got the pick, we got the gold, we're just slowly expanding our lead, and that's how we played this game. We just played safe. Last game I kind of took the lead, this time it's just adapting, absolutely fracking, so nothing new really. Gonna go for the speed buff because Ken is on the outside of the map. We don't really want it to get invaded, so we're gonna drop that. Going for the kill on Chiron, but not gonna get it. Gonna help Maniac out with his blue. Bam, bam, bam. Help Maniac with his blue. He's gonna drop that. We're gonna go into mid. Clear out the archers and back out. There we go. So it's a pretty goddamn good fight for us, I think. Like, that works out really well. We got the pick on disco, we get the gold for free. Now the next objective is gonna be pyro. I'm gonna get Spirit Robe after Lotus Crown because I really need some protections. So we just coasting around, chilling. This is a pretty boring game from my perspective because I'm just dying all the time. This would have been way more fun watching from like Yaman adapting perspective. But we're gonna go back in mid here. Gonna try and see if we can get a pick around pyro. You can see we're setting it up right now, so let's listen in.
Missing from your lane. Missing right now, your lane. Let me push in away when I come over. He's missing, boys. Just careful. He's gonna pink him there, I think.
Good poke.
I'll pick this off HP.
Listen to Emil. Listen to Emil. Yeah. I'm fake pulling.
Listen to me. Listen, when I stun, you just root, okay? Like,
yeah.
Red spawning it. No way.
I'm just trying to bait them in
There's
there.
just water there.
I'm walking into
I'm
red
pulling
there.
fire here, Emil, to bait them in.
Guys, let Emil pressure red here.
I'm getting a counter on.
I'll get red. Don't fight yet. Don't fight. I can get.
Okay, back out. Fuck, my bad.
Can you get out?
Yeah, Phenol shell. They're chasing me.
I'll push left. I'll push left.
We should fight there.
I'll ult in. Call my ult when you want me to ult in.
Now.
Ult now. Go on disco. Then gold here.
Winner guys.
They got it. I'm up.
I'm in the back line.
I'm disco apple. Get away from me. Everyone's on me. I'm on me. Erlang on me. Up to me. I'm on Erlang on me. I'm on dash down.
Yeah.
She's dead. Leave her.
I'm not dead.
I'm around. Go Erlang, guys.
Yeah.
I'm up back.
I'll dash him.
Maniac and Yaman.
I'm coming.
That's his dash.
Got a taunt.
We get the kill. You can do fire, you can do fire.
That's a
So trade 2 for 5, we lose Pyro, but we got fire. A bit of a messy fight because I didn't get a bigger Sylvanas ult. I think I need to be a bit more patient right there. We should have waited with the Chernobog a bit. The Chernobog ult a bit, but we're still gonna get FD, so we got what we came for. So it works out well for us regardless, I guess. We're only gonna get forward FD though, because we can't really wait for Yaman. So sucks Yaman had to die. When do I not get Blink in support? When I can't get Sprint. So Maniac got Sprint, right? So that's why I can get Blink. Because it's like, do you want Blink on Archer or do you want Blink on Sylvanas? And I think you always want Blink on Sylvanas over Archer. So that's something you have to clear out with your solo laner. So Maniac and I always used to talk about that. So again, the tree is having a bit of a rough game. Haven't really hit anything at all. A bit of an off game, but it's alright. My team is carrying me, so that's how it is. That's how we like it. That's how it usually goes. So we're gonna want to siege left right here. That did not cover the ward. That was unfortunate. We want all the tier 2 towers. We want the gold fury, and then we want to reset for the next fire giant. There's no reason for us to risk a Phoenix if we don't need to. We can just play it safe, get the towers, farm up the map, just get an even bigger lead. And then we can do the fire giant when it gets upgraded, which means we get the extra bonus damage towards towers. I'm going to tell my guidance blessing right here just so I can get my spirit robe, because I really feel like the only way we lose this game. Okay, actually I'm going to get Emperor's armor. Interesting. So I feel like the only way we lose this game is if I get taunted and I just get blown up and we can't siege. And that just happens like a bunch of times. So I think Spirit Robe could have been pretty good as well. But I like Emperor's armor as well. Getting Emperors before you're about to siege is obviously a really, really big power spike. This probably also means we can actually siege the Phoenixes. You see Maniac is doing a really, really good job right now of just pushing in the waves, and right, he's just creating space over there. And that means if they're going to all in Maniac, we're going to get a Phoenix, and that's not a trade they want to take. See, we're just gonna go mid now. We're just playing this constant game, so they actually cut out the position mid starts listening.
Let's go dash, let's go dash. Athena.
I'm gonna go Karen, I'm gonna go
Karen.
I blink up Karen.
Yeah.
No, I'm the great.
Pass his speed.
21.
Maniac control.
Don't need to ult him.
Pass his up. He's dead.
Go mid Phoenix maybe.
Yeah, mid Phoenix. Mid Phoenix, left Phoenix. Yeah? Look, there's so much shot damage without me.
I'll go. I'll keep them back.
Yeah. Just reset Phoenix now, Maniac. I got a heal for you, Kenneth. Go left.
I can use that straight up blood.
Let's just get the Phoenixes. We get Phoenix, we
Guys,
get
if
gold.
Athena dashes at, I'm gonna answer, and you're gonna slow her up, okay?
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'll
Rotate
root
that
after.
Athena.
I'll root after.
I'm just spotting her now.
Yeah.
No, into you.
Rooted. Gold. Shelling the back, help the back.
Yeah.
Go on Erlang.
I'll get a flash.
Alright, you can push this. Watch out for this too.
Stunning. One.
I need to reset the Phoenix to you, Emil, real fast.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the Emperor's armor now. Yeah, reset. Yes.
Dash shell again. Get out.
Getting greedy, boys. Greedy.
Yeah, it's gold. It's gold.
That's relic stun on them. Yeah.
So again, Rose is constantly calling facts. You can see Ro. So what Ro is doing, right? Ro is listening to our comms, and he can hear how we're getting greedy. So you can hear that nothing is really happening. Like we're just getting greedy. So he's just constantly reminding us just to play it safe, play for the long game. We got 2 Phoenixes. There's no need to dive or go for a risky end right there. We can just play it safe, back out, just get the gold. There's no reason to rush anything at all. Like we can just play it safe. We can just take a chill. Like this game has been very, 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 like not so as clean as the last game, but it's still been a pretty clean game. At least the late game now we're playing it pretty well. You can see how I cancel my back right there. I think you should always do that as a support, just to be the last one to press B when you're mass backing. Because if you don't do that, there's a chance that they might catch one of your carries. No spear of the Magus and Sylvanas. I don't know, man. There's a reason why I went to Worlds and you didn't notice. That's all I'm saying. So we're gonna go to Pyro, gonna try and do FG. See, we're just kind of saying like, alright, can do fire, we can just play it safe. That's how it goes. Gonna go into lane. Just chilling, like. I'm sorry, I was a bit PM. We're gonna push in right. That's bit pushing. We have Emperor's armor, so we have a really good just shot at pushing in here. So we can even go for the Phoenix. I don't think there's any reason not. Okay, we are playing it proper safe. I'll respect it. We're just playing it super safe. If you want to go even more safe, we just wait to kill FG until it hits 25 minutes, then we get the increased FG. You couldn't buy Spear Magus on Hunters, that's why I didn't make it. That's true. This item is fucking broken, man. Spear Magus, that is so annoying. Upgrade my shell for the Erlang, I guess. If you're just gonna blink in, I'm just waiting in base. I suppose I'm gonna upgrade my blink or something. Don't really know what I'm waiting for. Wait, what am I doing? I'm upgrading my shell, selling my ward, and getting getting a pot. There we go. We're gonna do fire and we're gonna end this game. So let's listen in to NRG Esports as they play their last offline game ever.
Wait, what?
We're good.
Wait,
we can probably start it there.
Wait, just wait until Svan is
On my way.
Wait, that's a bug. Oh my god, I upgraded my shell and then I returned the buy and now my shell is down.
Do it on relics.
Yeah, no, but my shell is down, like it used it without me pressing it.
Wait, you guys see that?
Yeah.
We just wait.
I'm waiting 30 as well then. It's spawning now, 10 seconds FG.
Wait, what? Do you guys see this? What? Do you see that?
You might want to defend this because they pushed up.
What?
Spawning now, 10 seconds FG.
B's up in 10.
What? Hello? Wait, what?
They might want
My shell just went on cooldown.
Yeah.
We can start it then. We
What?
should shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
We're good. We can probably start it there.
Wait, just wait
What?
until Svan is
On my
there.
way.
Wait,
On my way.
that's a bug. Oh my god, I upgraded my
That's the last
shell
starter.
and then I returned the buy and now my shell is down.
Do it on relics.
Yeah, no, but my shell is down, like it used it without me pressing it. Like the animation didn't even go off.
This is really
We're right there.
I don't have shell now. I don't have shell now.
30 on 5.
Get
It's not the 5
the...
minute fire.
I'm backing.
That's bad comp
Yeah.
for me right there. I'm just clustering
Give me
FG.
Can I get blue? Can I get blue?
Okay.
Yeah, man, what's to do?
Let's go. Alright,
Rip
talk
the
about
shell,
how we
man.
play this.
We'll just play it slow.
Okay.
No need to rush.
Just look for
wait.
pulls, right? And we
Just
kill
let-
front line.
Just let these waves push up. When they go to
Someone
the front,
center here.
force
Yeah,
the
you
push.
can let me get I can get taunted alone here
Yeah,
and
no,
we can
just
just
center.
disengage.
Nice.
I won't die. Like,
Let's just go to them. That's good. We can go in.
yeah, I'm going in now.
Go slow. Maybe look for a bull.
Can pull Athena.
Bouncing Athena. She's gonna taunt, she's gonna taunt.
Careful, here comes Disco 2.
I'm gonna play gold Disco and Chiron here. Disco and Chiron. Disco's playing up.
Disco 2 down, Disco 2 down.
Yeah, go on Disco, go on Disco.
Evenly.
Okay.
That's
Phoenix.
Fucking Emerald,
They're
dude.
gonna go
Zoning
here.
the whole
I'm
enemy
not
team.
looking to it. They sprinted. I got a good route.
Oh, like that.
Ulting, pulling Orion. Orion's pulled. Healing.
Pulling him into them.
I have four.
Backline. Amma. Stay in Emil.
Gramma.
Emil!
Still alive, boys.
That was fucking nutty.
Can I get I'm dead. Cool.
I just fucking die. Again! I love it.
Alive still somewhere.
We can probably push this in.
Yeah, you can.
I cancelled my
They
purchase.
gotta go. They gotta defend left.
Guys, look at my blink position.
Yeah, for Discord too.
I'm blinking this guy. Not 3, 2, 1 now.
That's the fastest countdown I've ever heard.
It's fine, we're getting all the finish.
3, 2, 1 now.
Okay, yeah.
Go on Chiron. Aegis.
Stunning.
Nice.
Okay,
Left, go with left.
Looking at
Actually, just go.
World boys.
Dig one by the way. We're fucking in. Let's go.
Peanut solo lane. Let's go, biggest character except for Nika.
You don't have to play Smite for another weekend. It's all good.
Let's go.
We made worlds, boys. Let's go.
That's what we want.
You actually made worlds before this game, but yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want you guys to troll, dude.
I've seen it as well. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was like, oh no, you guys are gonna fucking troll. I'm not saying anything.
Hey. Now I'm happy.
Fucking classic.
I'm not,
Let's
I'm not
fucking
happy
go,
a lot,
boys.
but
Woo!
now I'm happy, boys.
You just hear Emma. Now I don't have to play Smite for another week. Alright. Well, that's gonna make it fun. Hindsight for 2018. Maybe we're gonna do more in 2019. Do you guys want to see more? We'll see. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Happy we got to finish it up. If you guys like this, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, press the bell. Until next time, everyone. Peace out.